Hey, this is the Entertainment Advice Channel. What I want to talk about today is why entertainment is important. And what I mean by entertainment is important, even though it's something that tends to be overlooked as something that's kind of useless and meaningless and it serves no real purpose, and it's kind of just there for the sake of being there, it's something that kind of passes time. What I want to talk about is actually why it's extremely important for civilization, and it's not only something that, of course, is important for civilization as a whole, in the sense that it's something that is a necessity, but why it's actually something that should be considered extremely vital as well to civilization. Not something that's just kind of there, but not something that's absolutely needed, because it is needed. It's absolutely needed. So anyway, this is what I'm going to be discussing. So anyway, let's get started. So when it comes to the topic of entertainment, why is entertainment so important for civilization? Well, whether you like to call the world we live in now made up of civilizations or even simply nations, whatever you like to say, why is it so important? Well, the simple reason why it is so important for civilization is simply down to the fact that entertainment is something that serves as a distraction. Because the truth of the matter is, life in general is actually, on average, extremely boring. Most times in life, nothing really happens. It's very generic, very boring, very bland. And especially since we live in a world now where obviously we have communities in a sense that bring things for us, like in a sense of a nation. Like obviously you don't have to grow your own food or do this and that like you would have had to do thousands and tens of thousands of years ago, depending particularly on what region of the world you come from. The truth of the matter is, since we live in a world where comfort is extremely accessible to people on average are actually extremely bored, would be extremely bored, particularly as well if we didn't have entertainment, because it provides a lot of comfort and doesn't provide anything to offer anything for people. And as a result of that fact, if we had no entertainment, I believe not only would our lives be boring, but I believe there'd be a lot more problems and a lot of issues that would come as a result of that. Because the truth of the matter is, when it comes to that exact point, the truth is, human beings, we are not actually biologically designed to live lives of comfort, okay? We are actually designed to live lives of adventure. Most of human history, when you look at it, going back millions of years ago, even the modern Homo sapien, which I don't even know if that really even matters anyway, because we're all literally descendants of the exact same previous stages of human beings anyway, so it's kind of like, okay, we're still humans anyway. But anyway, you get a point. Like, for human beings, for the past few million years, we've existed for 3 million something plus years. The truth of the matter is, most of who we are is based off of those humans who live back then, okay? We are designed to want adventure. We're designed to want adventure. We're designed to kind of not only, of course, do things, but also to have some sort of a storyline to it. That is how human beings have evolved, okay? And that exact desire is also what helps people survive and get through rough and hard times in the past, instead of just getting extremely irritated, frustrated, and hating the whole process, which as a result would have made life a lot harder. And even to this very day, when we speak to hunter-gatherer society, when we look at them from our modern lens, especially coming from advanced societies like Canada, America and stuff, we look at them and we say, oh my god, can you imagine how unhappy they would be? But they're actually, in a lot of ways, even happier than us, okay? Because they view life as an adventure, and stuff, while us just view it as just simply work. And that's the truth of the matter about it, okay? Is that just like most people today, that's exactly how they think is exactly our ancestors, all of us, regardless of race and nationality, tens of thousands of years ago to hundreds of thousands of years We want stuff like that to happen. And when it doesn't happen, we're bored. Okay? And the role of entertainment serves as a way to kind of make up for that. Like, you watch movies where you see people have adventures. You watch movies as well where you see people get in fights as well, you know, and you have something for everyone. It makes life enjoyable and interesting, and just keeps us distracted from the fact that reality is actually quite boring and nothing really happens. So the truth of the matter is, that is the truth about modern day entertainment. It is a way to keep us distracted. Okay? Some people might say, well, that's evil or this and that. It's not necessarily evil. It's just simply something to serve as a distraction to keep us entertained. Just like, for example, music. You know, music has been used for evil. It still is used for evil. But in the end of the day, what would we do without it? We'd be bored as hell. As hell, for that matter, to be honest with you. So the truth of the matter is, when it comes to entertainment, it's something, since it's such a broad topic, whether it relates to movies, music, or even sports for that matter, and a lot of things, the truth of the matter is it covers everything that makes life actually enjoyable in some way, shape, or form. So for that very reason, we need entertainment. You know, we need entertainment because it's something for everyone. You know, so the truth of the matter is entertainment is extremely important. And you know, and the truth of the matter is, if we didn't have it, I just feel people would just go around, in a lot of cases, kind of causing problems and looking for problems for that matter, because there'd be nothing to fulfill their lives. There'd be nothing to look forward to. There'd be nothing to give them some sense of a life mission or anything. They'd be, because they're bored. There's nothing really to do. There's nothing really to go. There's nothing to do here or there. There's nothing to do at all. They just simply go live your generic job and come home, eat, and go to sleep. Like, we're not like people a long time ago, like centuries, thousands of years ago, like, you know, like 2,000, a few hundred years ago, especially in places like Europe and stuff. Like, we need something to kind of entertain us, and we don't have entertainment, and we're going to get bored. And that's the truth of the matter. We need something to kind of distract us, especially in the modern day world, especially where nothing's happening anymore compared to how it was a few hundred or a few thousand years ago. So we need entertainment. And the truth of the matter is, without it, our society would collapse. So we'd have people who cause a lot of problems. We'd have a lot of people who become depressed and might even commit suicide simply because they're bored, and a lot of things. So that's why entertainment is important and should be considered vital. Um, you know, and even not though it wouldn't be as vital as things like sewage management or even medicine in our civilization, it's still something that's extremely important because it keeps us alive, you know, and not just keeps us alive, you know, in a sense of us actually being able to breathe and walk and stuff. It keeps us alive in the fact that we actually like to live. We actually feel alive in the sense that we actually enjoy our life experience. So without it, society would fall apart, and that is exactly what I have to say. So anyway, that is my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video and videos like this, remember to sum this video up and hit the subscribe button. And as I have to say, and simply put it, later.